This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
Loot Crate. Do you know what Loot Crate is?
Well, yes, Tony, but I'm going to have you tell me about it.
Sure. Loot Crate is a box. It's actually a crate of cardboard, and it has stuff in it. And the stuff comes in many different themes, such as nerds. I don't know. Man. Okay, hold on. Pulling up the website right now. So the website is lootcrate.com. So basically, Loot Crate is a box that you guys can subscribe to. And when you subscribe to it, each month they send you a box, and in the box, it's themed for that particular month's theme. And it's a bunch of nerd gear and stuff like that. So it's exclusive loot. They usually have items that they make just for the Loot Crate. You can't get anywhere else. And it's a surprise every month. Loot Crate, they come in Loot Crate, normal Loot Crate, deluxe Loot Crate gaming, Loot Crate anime, and a few other things too. Let me see what other things they have. They have Loot Fright, which is based on horror themes, and Loot Remix, which I think is based off like stuff that it's like 90s or something like that. Maybe retro. Loot Gaming, they actually have Halo specific ones, or a Fallout crate, or God of War, or Elder Scrolls. It's interesting they have an Elder Scrolls. They have a Loot Play, which I guess is a Loot Crate box of like digital games. They have a Deadpool crate, Marvel Gear Goods, WWE Slam crate, Sanrio crate, and then they have a J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World crate, Firefly, Star Trek, and Lord of the Rings. Man, they have a lot of crates.
Yeah, it's a lot of loot.
Yes. So if you guys want to subscribe to your own, it's you guys can use promo code NTFTTPod and you guys will get 10% off. All right. You have anything else?
No, I do not think so.
Okay. Okay, cool. We can get started.
I love Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Club.
No time for time travel.
All right, welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we are a podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony, and joining me this week, all the way from Sweden, is my co-host, Kwok.
Hello there.
Hello. Hey, what is the Swedish accent, by the way? Can you do it? Or, like, I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know if I could do it correctly, though, because I'm, like, trying to imitate something. I was just, like, I'm going to say no. I don't know how to do it.
Okay. I guess no then. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to, because it depends on like the dialect of where you live, and Stockholm has a lot of people living in different areas of Sweden.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
thought I would ask, but anyway, we are a podcast where you guys suggest a topic of the episode for us to discuss this week. We're typically a weekly podcast, at least we try to be. So far, I think we've only missed one actual week where we didn't release an episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think that was just so that we could adjust, because a long time ago, I think when we started, it was like a release on Thursday or something, and then now, like after we moved over to Mondays, during that switch was when we had a week off. So it's more like catch up. But yeah, anyway, so the Monster Closet podcast, they suggest that we talk about our favorite video game vehicles, which I think is a really cool topic. I don't know about you.
But by vehicles, do you mean like mount or like actual vehicles?
What do you mean mount?
Well, because I don't play a lot of games that have vehicles.
But what do you mean mount?
So mount is like something that you can ride. Either it be like a creature or some sort of thing, or like...
Oh yeah, I'm taking that as any kind of transportation mechanism.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not like racing games, because I don't play much racing games either.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
okay. Yeah. Okay, but before we get into that, how have you been doing?
Good. It's been rather slow at work, so I've been just doing a lot of personal stuff on my own.
Okay, cool. So do you have like that flexibility then for your work hours? Does it depend on like the amount of work you get?
Yeah, sort of. I think because right now I'm like in between projects where they don't have a project to put me on, so I'm in like a limbo stage where I have things to do. So I end up doing. So it does depend on what I do have, like the flexibility you were saying. Mm-hmm. If I don't have a lot of work, or if I finish my work early and there's really nothing for me to do, I would just leave early because there's no point of me staying longer.
Mm-hmm. But like, do you also get the opportunity to, I don't know, look at, like watch other people's projects, or, I'm not really sure how that works. Like, is it everyone on their own project that they have to sign a non-disclosure that within your company you still can't talk about it?
Oh, no. It's nothing like that. It's more about just like, everybody within the company have that transparency on other department. They just have to go look at it on their own time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, that's cool. So then what have you been doing then to like, I don't know, are you doing like self-improvement stuff, or you just like catching up on things, or what?
Yeah, well, it's just like I had a lot of backlogs of like unfinished projects that I started a while ago. Mm-hmm. And I hate having like a backlog of things and never finishing it. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to finish everything I could.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Whoa. How are you, man? When is the last time I tried? Was it last week? No,
it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks. Okay. I forgot when the 75th week was.
Yeah, but I think, did we do the 76? Yeah, because last week was 77 and that was with Lamb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the heck have I been doing? You know, every time you ask me, I have to go look at my calendar because I don't remember what I do. Let's see.
Did you go travel anywhere?
No.
I remember you did some stuff. Just don't remember what. I feel like you did stuff.
Let me see. I worked at the escape room. Halloween happened. Oh, I went to, you remember our friend, mutual friend Long John?
Yeah.
He did his birthday party in combination as a Halloween party on like last Saturday, which is after Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just reused my Doctor Strange costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the cool thing this time is, so at Comic-Con this year, I bought a replica of the Eye of Agamotto, the thing that Doctor Strange wears over his neck.
Okay.
And it's like huge. It's like the size of your palm. It's like that big. And it looks really cool. So that's the difference this year of me using that costume, is I had a more legit looking Eye of Agamotto.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the last time I wore it was 2 years ago.
I only know you as Captain America.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, but I still saw it today. Recently.
Oh yeah, on Halloween I wore it to pass out candy.
Yeah, so every time I see it, yeah, I don't see anything else besides Captain America.
Good. That's my goal.
Yeah. It's just Captain America dressing up as Doctor Strange.
Yes. You know, I was playing around with the idea of doing a mashup because I have a bunch of the Avengers stuff. Like I have the Incredible Hulk, like the foam hands.
Okay.
And then like I have the shield for Captain America on the costume, and I have Doctor Strange costume. I was thinking of getting like an Iron Man arc reactor for my chest, and then like getting like the Thor hammer, and then just wearing the Captain America costume, and then wearing the shield on my back, Thor hammer in one hand, Hulk hand in the other hand, and then arc reactor in my chest. Just combine everything.
You're just like, was it the Megazord from Avengers?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. It was so cool too at the Halloween party thing. There was a group of people that came in dressed as Stranger Things, and I was like, oh, hey Stranger Things, I'm Doctor Strange. So that would have been cool if like it was a mashup costume. Because I did see, I think 2 years ago, I did see someone dress up as Doctor Stranger Things.
Okay. So, Doctor Stranger Things. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So they were Doctor Strange, but they also, instead of like wearing the Eye Agamotto, they were just like laced in like Christmas lights, because that's a thing in Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you look up the costume?
No. Well, I don't know about costume, but I know like the I remember the Christmas lights now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, actually, I do remember vaguely. If
you look up Doctor Stranger Things on Google, you'll see it.
Stranger Things.
It's like the first thing you see. His Eye of Agamotto is actually an Eggo.
Oh, that's cool.
And then his powers is the Christmas lights, and he's wearing a pink dress.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Man, That pun. That's a pun going to the extreme.
Wait, I'm looking at more things. Hold on. I'm looking at this one. I saw this one too, but I don't know if it's the same one. Hold on, Tony.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah.
Where did you send it to me at?
GChat.
I did not receive anything.
Oh, okay. Still sending apparently.
Oh, okay. It says poor connection.
Oh.
I don't think slamming on the enter key is going to help.
I said, whatever. Anyways.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Moving on.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything else. I mean, I've just been taking my classes, doing homework, working on stuff. Oh, yeah, I set up a Raspberry Pi and I got my extra keyboard, mouse, and monitor. So I'm going to hook that up. I found my PS Vita, which I had been trying to find for the longest time. And then I started playing some of that too.
Okay.
Yeah. You know PS Vita, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny when you said a Raspberry Pi, I was like, "Ooh, you were making pie."
Oh no!
But then I was like, "Oh wait, that's what the technological stuff."
That's funny too, because like when I got the laptop, sorry, not the laptop, the monitor sent in, and then my fiance was like, "Why'd you get another monitor? You already have two." And I'm like, "Oh, I need it for the computer, the mini computer." And then she's like, "What? Oh, you mean your Strawberry Pi?" And I'm like, "No, it's Raspberry Pi." Yeah.
Well, just make it pie. I mean, your pie.
What was that?
I said just simplify it to just pie.
Yeah, well, that's not. I didn't name it.
I mean, you're not renaming it. You're just shortening it.
Okay, yeah, pie. Still, it's weird. Yeah, I don't think I did anything else. I don't remember. This is terrible. I don't remember.
That's fine. It's okay. Oh, yeah. So I just remembered. Funny enough, I was watching this anime that I was recommended, and then it's about time travel. I was watching it yesterday and today, I guess, before before we started this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it's about time travel. What a coincidence that it's right before we start recording.
Oh, huh. Wait, so which anime is it?
It's called Steins Gate. STEI.
Oh yeah, I know Steins Gate.
Oh, you watched it?
I haven't watched it, but okay. So this is a funny story. Really, really funny story. Me and Lamb are really obsessed with like time travel stuff.
Right.
And then there was this one time period where there was this guy, like maybe like 10 years ago. He appeared online, like on the forums out of nowhere, and he claimed he was from the future. And that he's currently in this time period to find a hardware device that they no longer have in the future because he needed it for some kind of like thing. And he made a bunch of predictions, and a handful of them came true. And his name is John Titor. We actually had an episode about him, like John Titor, Titor.
Yeah.
And then a few months ago, maybe, when me and Lam were like going over about like John Titor again, then we found out that his story and like his some of the aspects of his life were adapted into an anime, and that anime was Steins Gate. Oh,
so it's based off of like a thing that happened in real life.
Kind of like it was slightly inspired. Like there were a few things in there, man, I can't remember right now, but there were like a few things in there that were pretty much pulled from some of the things that John Titor had said.
Oh, okay. Can you like watch it and tell me how much of it is accurate?
Yeah, I can. We had a long discussion about it because it was kind of funny, and then we were talking about and then something about Microsoft, and then Microsoft sponsoring time travel, and then it's like, oh, like don't hate on us, Bill Gates, and then haha, Steins Gate. I don't know. It was something weird. I don't remember.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's actually a pretty popular anime, and it came from a manga. Did you see the manga?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen it, but I just know it's one of the very popular animes and manga.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I'd share that just because we're time
Wait a minute. Did you watch the first episode
of Steins Gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you hear the name John Titor in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So John Titor, I'm reading about it right now. John Titor appeared in Steins Gate, or at least a reference of him.
Yeah. He's a big reference.
Yeah. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah. So when you were saying a lot of the things like, oh, he claimed to be in this dimension looking for something.
Yeah.
That's exactly what would happen, or like what was referenced in the anime. I was like, I was like, wait, did he watch it or did he? Yeah.
No, I've never seen Steins Gate at all. I just like heard that it's a big inspiration. It drew a big inspiration from the story of John Titor, which John Titor, me and Lam were like pretty obsessed about when it was occurring, because we both were like, we were online and reading all the stuff while that stuff was occurring.
When was this?
It was like during high school days, I think.
So 2004-ish?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me look it up. John Titor. In 2000s. So,
okay. Well then.
So during the time that we were in junior high to high school, right?
Yeah, because they used the year 2000 as well.
Let's see. Yeah, 2000. So 2001 was when John Titor was posting on the bulletin boards.
Yeah. More like in the anime, they use like 2000 as a big reference number or year.
Oh. Huh. Now I really want to see Steins Gate.
I'll send you the link afterwards.
Huh. Is that on Crunchyroll?
Probably. I could check it out.
I'll probably take a look. And I'll let Lam know too that it's actually very rooted in the John Titor story.
Yeah, so watch it and tell me how much of it is accurate to the original thing that happened.
Yeah. It's funny too, like when we had the episode about John Titor, we had someone on Twitter respond to it and then saying like, I'm very happy that my story is being told. And then the username was like John Titor 01 or something.
Oh.
I was like, wait, what? Is this John Titor for real? That was so random. Yeah, let me see. I'm just, so if you guys want to hear about the story of John Titor, you guys can go all the way back to our episode number 3 of the No Time for Time Travel pod. So that was when we talked about John Titor.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that was May 31st, 2017. Yeah. Oh, okay. Anyway, anything else before we move to the news?
No. Let's move on.
Okay, cool. All right. So, news items. Do you have any news items? Oh, actually. Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna reference one more thing that I went to my friend's wedding in NorCal, and then like at the end of her wedding, they pulled us outside and they had a private fireworks show that lasted for 12 minutes in the sky. I'm like, what the heck?
A private fireworks show? Wow.
Yeah. Like, dude, that's expensive.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And it's 12 minutes long. Each blast is like about $200 to $300.
Oof.
Yeah. And that went on for 12 minutes. Anyway, yeah. So news item. What were you going to say?
Yeah. So I think my news is like, there's been a lot of speculation or like news of, Netflix hosting their own like animation, studio and having a lot of big names that are going to be, directing stuff as well.
Oh yeah. I think I heard that.
Yeah. So a lot of like, traditional, like old school, like Disney animators, and then some of the new people like such as the director for Book of Life, that sort of thing, and a lot more other directors and producers are planning to jump on board of that. So I don't know too much about it. It's just kind of like not a preview, like a trailer thingy that they showed. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But
yeah,
Netflix.
Yeah, I did see the announcement referring to the guy who did the Book of Life.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, because like I still feel bad about like Coco doing so well. I mean, it's good that Coco did so well and brought awareness to like the culture, but at the same time, it kind of just made Book of Life almost non-existent. Yeah. Which, yeah, I actually haven't seen Book of Life, but I saw the screenshot for the first time last week, and then I'm like, wait, is this Coco? Or is this Book of Life?
Yeah. The story is like completely different, but the setting are pretty similar.
Not just the setting, but the art style almost looks the same.
Oh, yeah. I agree. But I don't know. That's like, the Mexican heritage sort of thing where it's similar, or if it's I don't know.
Well, I mean, when I'm talking about the art style, I don't mean like the traditional stuff in there, but I mean more like the character design and like the ratios of the body parts and stuff like that. Like just how the characters look.
Yeah.
It looks similar to me. Like it looks similar to Coco's style.
No, that's cool though. I'm glad. Like it's exciting. Like, I don't know how to feel about like the whole Coco. Yeah, there was a big issue about the whole Coco and Book of Life sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think like it's I don't know. I don't know how it's kind of weird. I guess it's like they're both really good, but it's like you said, because of Coco, which is like a Pixar thing, it just kind of dominated the whole Cinco de Mayo thing, Day of the Dead thing, and took over and just made people forget about Book of Life.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. But I'm actually glad that Book of Life and that director's work was noticed enough that Netflix is gonna have him on board. Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a lot of big names of directors and everything, Disney and from other animated movies as well. It's exciting to see like that Netflix is doing stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to see what they do though. Yeah. What's this link that you just sent me? Oh, this is about. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so creators of Moana and Inside Out and Finding Dory.
Oh. Yeah, so it's a lot of story people that like from like How to Train Your Dragon. It's not even like Disney alone or from DreamWorks anywhere else.
I feel like this is also done as a competition move, knowing that Disney is going to pull all the stuff from Netflix and start their own streaming service.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also feels like that where Netflix is going to start developing stuff with the creators from Disney's side so that they can pull them over to Netflix.
Yeah. So for me, I actually don't mind that.
Yeah, Disney's a little bit too big right now, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Skynet.
Yeah, I know.
Netflix is the rebellion.
Or it's like the Matrix where Netflix is like the humans.
Yes, they are human.
Let's see. I'm trying to find what news I had. Oh, did you hear about the whole Blizzard I can't talk.
Backlash?
Blizzard backlash? Yeah.
Which part? The deleting like stuff or everything?
Both of those things.
Okay. Yeah.
So at BlizzCon, which happened this past weekend, they hyped up an announcement for the next Blizzard game, and everyone was expecting the next Diablo game. And then instead they announced Diablo for mobile.
Yeah.
And you can talk about the social media aspect of that.
Well, let me go back on to the mobile really quick.
Okay.
So it's like another big issue as well, because it's just like they were based off they use a game company in China, like a Chinese game company, to develop it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it was a big deal for our company because Blizzard and Activision and King are under the same umbrella, or King is under the umbrella, and it's known for mobile. And it's like, well, it was like, oh, how come you're using another like a Chinese market or company and not King, which is under your umbrella?
Oh, I see. Oh, and just to clarify for listeners, Kwok works through King, but his opinions don't represent King's culture. No. So just FYI, in case anyone is confused. But anyway, yeah. So that's not good. So
yeah, so it's a lot of questionable things, but I don't know if it's on the Blizzard side or what's going on. But moving on to what you're saying about the whole social media, like Tony was mentioning earlier, there's a lot of backlash on the internet and they showed the trailer for the mobile game, or like the cinematics for mobile game. And the first time there was a lot of dislike. So what they had to do was they removed that video and they re-uploaded the video again, hoping to like balance out or get like a new ratio. But then the internet was onto them in a way and just started disliking the whole thing again. And recently there's been like claims that Blizzard or whoever it is has been secretly or trying to be discreetly deleting the dislike on YouTube. So the number of views followed by like and dislike or whatever, it doesn't add up. Not views, sorry. The number of responses in terms of like, dislike, reactions didn't add up. So there was like a mismatch in the amount of likes and dislikes, and people have posted like the screenshot of what it was before and then how it's still continuing. So
wait, so you're saying they're deleting each like dislike?
Yeah, it's like I don't know how the method, but it's kind of like, you know how like in YouTube videos it says like X amount of like 2,000 likes and then 3,000 dislikes or something.
Yeah.
But then it became like 2,000 likes to 2,500 likes, and it just goes down very incrementally or slowly.
I don't know how that's possible.
We don't know, but it seems like something pretty shady is happening, if that's the thing. And there's been report of people of comments being deleted or native comments being deleted, which I think is fair, is common on the internet, on YouTube at least.
Yeah, that's all like that's allowed, I think.
Yeah, that's allowed. But I mean, like the whole dislike thing, that's a bit shady.
Yeah, that's like they have an internal like employee that's able to hack YouTube systems or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just like there's a lot of talk about that. So it's like, oh, the Blizzard is somehow or something is deleting the dislike, and then people try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, it's not that. It's hard to justify with all the things happening of like the news.
If that was the only thing that happened, I would give it them the benefit of the doubt because YouTube can have like wonky algorithms.
Yeah.
But on top of that, with like they actually had a video up that everyone saw and they deleted that video and re-uploaded it, like that's like something very blatant that they did.
Yeah.
I think coupled with that, it makes it even more shady. So
yeah. So I don't know what's going on with like with Blizzard this year. I was watching like one of the streamers like unbox one of like the Blizzard something this Blizzard boxes like you would get, and then they were opening and they saw like, oh, this year the prize box, or not prize box, like I guess it's like those premium boxes or something. Yeah. So anyways, those boxes this year for Blizzard that they got from BlizzCon that they spent a lot of money on had like really cheap stuff in it. Like it felt like it didn't justify anything, like stickers and,
oh my gosh,
and like maybe like one toy and a whole bunch of like random like a book, I guess, like a photo book for like all the people that worked at Blizzard or part of BlizzCon, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of very cheap looking materials. is all I'll say. So it's just like, oh, I guess for me, I thought like, okay, maybe it's just like something happened. And after seeing that unboxing, I was like, this is rather awkward because it's like, it feels like they're running out of money or something.
I think so. What's it called? But Activision only recently owned Blizzard, right? When did they buy them out? I forgot.
Oh, it was a while ago, I think. Because when did Diablo come out?
Like
Diablo 3, sorry.
6 years ago, maybe? I don't know.
Wait, Diablo 3 release.
I think it was like around 6 years ago. Let me see.
Yeah, you're right. It's around 6 years ago. Yeah, because it's like roughly about 6-7 years ago, I guess. That's probably the requirement of Activision. So I don't know what's been happening. If it's like an Activision thing or it's just a Blizzard thing, or I don't know.
When Activision did take over Blizzard, there was like a big outcry of like, oh yeah, Blizzard's going to go downhill. And I think over time, it kind of manifested, like, through this things that we're seeing now. It just took time because that's what happened with the, I think it was did EA purchase Westwood? Was that the one?
Westwood? I don't know about Westwood. What's that?
I think Westwood was a Command and Conquer company.
Oh, okay.
Westwood and Electronic Arts. Yeah, they were acquired by EA, and then after that, then the Command and Conquer series like suffered for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like slowly degraded because of the bigger corporations. Was it goals and ideals didn't line up with like the studios? And then, you know how that is. The whole like the people making the decisions may not have the best knowledge or the same everyone's interest in mind.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that's what I feel like might be happening, but we don't really know at this point.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird because like this year the new WoW expansion came out and it seemed to have done really well. So I thought like Blizzard was still going strong, I guess. But then but after this, it's kind of like hard to judge.
Yeah. And I've also heard complaints about Overwatch where like all the expansions or the additions to Overwatch are pretty much broken characters that they don't care as much anymore to balance things.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really know. Like it just feels like, I don't know. It just feels like people don't care. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, no idea. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. But I remember back when Blizzard was like a team of 9 people. Remember those days?
No.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yeah. That was back during like StarCraft and Diablo 1 and 2 and stuff. Like their team was like from 9 to like 30 people.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know because I didn't play those games.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like back then, they were just like a small company where they can only work on one game at a time.
Yeah.
And that's why they only had like one release every like 2 years or so.
Yeah.
It was always a very, very solid and good release because, their entire team literally was working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to remember what else there might be.
On another note related to Blizzard, Diablo got released on the Switch, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, are you gonna buy it?
It's $60. I don't think it's I don't know, $60. Like I paid for Diablo 3 when it came out. Like I actually have that game.
Yeah.
And
you play with this for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay another full amount just so that I can have it on the go and play it with nobody I know.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, what's the point? Even though I have played a mobile game similar to that, it is fun, but it's just, I can't justify that price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like another news item I'm going to tell you about is Deadpool 2. They're re-releasing the movie in a PG-13 cut in December.
PG-13?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to watch it because, it feels like a cash grab.
Yeah. What the heck? Okay.
Yeah, so they're re-releasing it, and Ryan Reynolds said they're going to film a few extra scenes for it, for the PG-13 cut. And then he kidnapped Fred Savage for part of the movie as well. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
You know who Fred Savage is?
No.
It's, you ever watch Wonder Years?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the main kid.
Oh, okay. I don't know what he looks like now.
He looks the same, but wrinkles. And he's older. Oh. But yeah, apparently Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool somehow kidnaps him. And then there's going to be something about that. And it's telling a bedtime story of Deadpool. So then the movie will be a PG-13 cut. I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to have Deadpool tell the story of Deadpool 2 and then cut to the movie of Deadpool 2. But then in all the parts like that are, rated R, they're probably going to censor it. And then Deadpool's going to say, oh, I can't say this to little Fred, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. But it seems like they might be doing this because they don't want to be canceled out by Disney when Disney acquires Fox.
Oh, okay.
Because, like if Disney acquires it, they might reboot a bunch of things. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is like their way of showing, hey, Deadpool will work as a PG-13, so don't fire us.
That's kind of funny. Oh, yeah. Speaking of reboot, there's been word that, let's see. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe it's just like a rumor, I think. But the Despicable Me producer, wants to reboot Shrek.
What? Reboot Shrek? Huh?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, no idea. It's just like
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I briefly remember reading through this, but I don't remember what happens.
So, how can you? I mean, like, just like quickly, if you were to reboot Shrek, like, how would you redo it?
Yeah, nobody has a clue. Let me see. Let me read this article. Okay. It's made possible thanks to Comcast Universal purchase of DreamWorks.
DreamWorks got acquired?
Yeah, because DreamWorks, they were bankrupt, so they were selling part of themselves or to NBC and all that stuff.
What? Wait, what? When did this happen?
Like, what was this? 4 to 6 years ago, I think.
I can't believe DreamWorks.
Yeah, no, sorry, 2, 3, or 3. Yeah, about 3 years ago, 3, 4 years ago.
I can't believe they went bankrupt.
Oh yeah, they were going bankrupt like a while ago.
Oh my gosh.
Down. Yeah, so that's why they were selling themselves and doing stuff. But yeah, so now because of Comcast is Universal, DreamWorks and Illumination, the company that does Despicable Me and stuff like that, they're corporate siblings. So that's why they kind of like the whole Disney if they were Disney and Sony and that sort of thing, they would have rights to Marvel and all the other stuff.
Man, I feel like they're gonna reboot the Shrek universe into the Despicable Me universe.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
And they're gonna have their own like little Avengers thing where like it's like the minions will team up with Shrek and then team up with all the pets from Secret Life of Pets for some reason. Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm reading this, and this is one of the quote mentioned. When you look back on those vocal performances, they're awesome. And while you certainly could make a case for a complete reinvention, I find myself responding to my own nostalgic feeling of wanting to go back to those characterization. The challenge for us has been to find something that really does feel like it's not simply yet another film in a series of sequels. And this was, who said this? This was the founder of Illumination that said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like...
Yeah, so nobody knows if I was going to say like, yeah, nobody knows if it's going to work out or not. Because there's like the first Shrek, it had a lot of fan base. And then just the series, or like the whole franchise of it afterwards, it went downhill. But the original one, he thought about doing it. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the way that he's describing it, he can't do a full reboot. No way he can do a full reboot. Because then that means reimagining everything. But he wants to revisit the same characterizations, and he doesn't want a true sequel. So all he can really do is like a soft reboot, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it says like he wants to reimagine Shrek, but he wants to keep the voice cast intact.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. So surprise. whether it will turn out well or not, who knows?
Wait, what? Like, that's so weird. Okay. Have we seen any reboots where they would reboot the story but keep the same cast? I feel like there were probably a few things that did that, but I just can't remember.
Maybe. But it's a little bit different because it's animated. So visually the cast can change, just the voice doesn't.
That's true. I guess so. Actually, I guess what you can say is like, you know, the Transformers movie?
Yeah.
No connection to the animated series, but it's the same voice actor for Optimus Prime.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I guess that it can be kind of like that. So it can exist as its own entity.
Yeah.
Huh. But now I'm just thinking of Michael Bay doing freaking Shrek.
Oh, God.
I don't want to see that. Huh. Okay, then. Do you have any other news?
No, nothing too big.
Okay, yeah, I don't really have much news. The last news item I have was Venom finally opened in China, and it had the biggest opening in China for like a superhero movie, I think. Yeah, it's the biggest ever opening day for a solo superhero movie in China with 34 million in one day. So yeah, Yeah, they already hit over 500 million before they opened in China.
Wow, it's pretty. How much was it starting in? It's like under 10, right?
No. It was like 100 mil, I think.
Okay, 100 mil. Okay. Yeah,
you're talking about
it's already like 5 times more profit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're talking about the budget, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just pull up the budget real quick. It looks to be 100 to 115 mil, and then current box office is 545 mil. That is surprisingly good for a non-Spider-Man movie in the Spider-Man universe that doesn't have Spider-Man.
yeah. I feel like it's because of like people want to see Venom because Venom is badass. Like I love Venom. For me, I love Venom more than I do Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, same here. That's why I went to watch it, and I really enjoyed it. So
yeah.
Did you get to see it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah. Try to see it. I guess you can wait till it goes on video or something. Sorry, not video.
Yeah.
DVD. Or no, not DVD.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It just keeps going to Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But I think we'll see because I'm flying back in December, so hopefully it's on the flight. I can just watch it there.
Oh yeah, it'll likely be on the flight by then.
Yeah, that's how I watch. Was it
Avengers?
Avengers, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, at this point, Sony's probably gonna have a sequel, and I hope they don't screw up the sequel. But at the same time, it's kind of sucks because this movie is successful. We're not gonna have the Marvel Spider-Man in the Spider-Man universe that Sony has.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I think Venom's kind of the stand-in for Spider-Man right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Because they're like they're gonna release a movie called Morbius. Do you know who Morbius is?
No, but I'm just thinking like Morpheus from Matrix now. Sorry, go ahead.
Did you watch the Spider-Man cartoon growing up?
The 90s one? Yeah.
Yeah. You remember the vampire that flew around and stuff?
Oh, yeah. With was it Felicia, right?
Yeah. So they I think they greenlit. Let me just check. Morbius movie. I think they greenlit the movie Morbius. So Sony's working on it they're trying to expand this universe, and they're gonna have Morbius have his own movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And I think they were trying to do that with Felicia as well, a Black Cat movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the person that's gonna play Morbius is Jared Leto.
Oh,
you heard the Oh, you don't know who he is? Jared Leto is the guy who plays the most recent version of the Joker.
Okay.
He's the lead singer for 30 Seconds to Mars. What other thing was he in? Did you ever watch Dallas Buyers Club?
No, I haven't.
Can't remember what other things he's in. He's in a lot of movies, but he. Did you ever watch that movie American Psycho with Christian Bale?
I've watched part of it.
You watched the iconic scene of him killing the guy in the room full of saran wrap with an axe?
No.
Okay. Anyway, the guy he kills is played by Jared Leto. So
okay.
Jared Leto's pretty popular out there. And he already naturally kind of looks like a vampire, so that's cool. He already has long hair, and he just looks creepy already. So yeah. That's all the news I have.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Topic of the episode.
Let's move on to the topic of the episode, which is suggested by the Monster Closet podcast. And the topic is your favorite video game vehicles. And what we define as vehicles is any kind of transportation method that you can
when you said
use.
Transportation method, what if it's just like something that boosts your speed, but doesn't really...
Any transportation method that you can see and touch.
Okay, I'll describe it later, but then we'll see what happens. But go ahead, Tony.
Okay.
What's your do you have any right off the bat?
I just know the feeling I got of like super excitement when I was playing Pokemon, and then I got the bike for the first time.
Oh.
I was like, yes, I don't have to walk anymore. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's cool. Any of the Counter-Strike games, I think like the vehicles in the Counter-Strike games, even though they're like janky like crazy.
I don't remember any though.
So yeah, some of the maps they had like a Jeep or like a car that you can, or like some of the custom maps you could stand on the platform like a Segway and use it. But it's always funny because no matter what, like any custom vehicles, the sound it makes is still like a car engine. So you could be on a skateboard and it will still sound like a car engine.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Those things are cool, but they were like glitchy, but the glitchiness made it fun. Cause sometimes they'll bounce off the other people, but sometimes they'll run them over. You kind of don't know what happens.
Yeah.
So, and then like when it goes on the slopes, cause like during that time, Counter-Strike wasn't really programmed that well. Like Half-Life. So on the slope, sometimes the car, instead of going up the slope, it will go straight into the slope and then like get like glitched inside the slope. And then you die.
And then you die.
Yeah. Oh man. What other games out there that had vehicles that I liked? I always like things that allow you to fly in a game that you don't have flying ability. So jetpacks, Mega Man. I always like using Rush as the dog. Yeah, at any time like you use him for like the levels, like as a vehicle. Yeah, that's really cool.
Wasn't it in, I think it was Beat in Mega Man 6? I forgot what let me see. Mega Man, I forgot if he gives you like the power to fly or not. I know like Rush you can, like the skate hoverboard.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I like that vehicle, but I hate the one that you have in Battletoads Double Dragon. Mostly because I hate that level.
The sewer-ish?
Yeah, the one you're flying through the sewer.
It's always like the sewer level that's like the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Like, I guess like that's like most of the Ninja Turtle ones too, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
You have any?
See. Yeah. So because of my recent addiction to MapleStory, I've been exposed to a lot of vehicles, which they're not, which are more like mounts, that allows you to carry or to travel faster. It just looks really ridiculous.
Yeah.
One of them that I saw was like, was like, there's like a giant bear, and then he will hold you in the armpit and just runs around and carry you. Let me see if I can send you the picture.
Where is this from?
MapleStory?
Oh, MapleStory. Okay.
Yeah, the new MapleStory too. So you see the top left corner, Tony.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So he'll hold you like a football on his armpit, and he'll just run around. And you're just like, that's pretty much your character, your vehicle, someone carrying you around. I also like that you can, you have like a duck that you can ride.
You mean like a chocobo?
Cool. Yeah, it's like a chocobo, but it's just like a duck.
Yeah.
And then I think the question that I was asking earlier was like, if this qualifies as a mount, is that, like those big body pillow?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is that in MapleStory 2, there's an option to like sprint. So you have your regular mount where you just go around going a little bit faster, but you hit like the sprint button. It's kind of like the NOS or nitro button for cars. It's just it's like accelerates faster. Yeah. So there's this body pillow that you just, so it looks like you're just holding a body pillow. Yeah. But when you hit sprint, you run super fast.
What the heck?
Like you're super excited. You run really fast.
Is this also with MapleStory?
Yeah, it's also MapleStory. That's why it has like all these like random mounts that I've been really enjoying. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, and then I guess you were saying about like things were flying, Tony, and then I think the picture I showed you was just like balloons are pretty popular.
Yeah.
So you see like chicks, like a balloon that looks like 3 chicks, like chicken chicks. And it just float. You just attach to yourself and you just float up and fly around. Same with like a paper airplane or whatever.
But, that's really cool. Yeah, and also it reminds me of what's it called? Some of the vehicles in Metal Slug. I think like you can jump and then hover a little bit.
Yeah.
Metal
Slug has some cool vehicles. Like I like the camel.
Oh yeah, the camel. The camel is just like a chilled camel. Like he's just chewing while you're using, like you're running through the level with him.
Yeah, those are the type of vehicles I like, where it looks super ridiculous,
Yeah.
but it's still functional.
Do you remember? Did you play Earthworm Jim a lot, or just a little bit?
A little bit. Which one are we talking about?
So in Earthworm Jim, he's also his vehicle. It's really iconic. It's only a jet turbine, like not a jetpack, not like a wing of an airplane, just the jet turbine, and he sits on it like a horse. Like, I don't know you. I think when you see it, you'll remember it.
Yeah. I remember. I'm trying to remember how it looks in game.
It's usually at the end of the level. Then he'll jump on it and he'll fly off the level, and then you'll do the space level. Like you always have the mini game, like in between levels, you do the space level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a cool one.
Would that count as like? Okay, so would Earthworm Jim suit be considered a vehicle?
I guess so, huh? Because he's controlling the suit.
Yeah,
he's really just an earthworm.
He's just an earthworm. Yeah.
Huh. That's a very good point. What about Yoshi? Is Yoshi a vehicle?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, if a bear and a duck is considered a vehicle, so yes.
It's so funny though. You said it's a mountable thing, like a vehicle. But the bear that you said, you're not even mounting the bear.
Yeah.
The bear is like grabbing and holding on to you.
Yeah. It is a mode of transportation. Somebody is carrying you around.
That is true. Huh. Let's see. What other vehicles out there? I mean, a lot of the vehicles in the Metal Gear series is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. But then none of the Metal Gear ones are like very iconic to me. Like something that I'd be like, oh, that is absolutely cool. That I would really want like top of my list. But you know what's really cool? Any of the vehicles in Wipeout XL or F-Zero.
F-Zero. Oh, okay. I remember F-Zero. Yeah.
Yeah, those are really cool. Pod Racers from Star Wars. You remember those?
I do remember those, but I think it's just like it became too practical for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're really cool. But then I just got really into like, I think Metal Slug is the one that I found did it right with the whole vehicle. Or like a mount sort of thing. And so it's really cool that they have like, I mean, in the beginning they have like stuff where it's like Mega Man X where you can just jump into a suit or whatever. Yeah. But I think they got really creative when they start like introducing animals, like the camel, the elephant, the ostrich.
Yeah. They got really crazy with that game. I don't even know how they were thinking of those like ideas.
Yeah. Like, I think that's what makes it really cool. I'm looking at the list of Metal Slug mounts right now, or like vehicles right now. I just sent you the link to Tony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there's like this thing called a walking machine.
A walking machine? What the?
Yeah, if you scroll down to like halfway through the middle, it looks like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a person, or like a mechanical person walking on their hands.
Wait, I'm trying to find it still. Where is this?
It's below the Metal Claw lance.
Oh, what the? It's like a metallic dog, but instead of a dog, it's a human, but walking in a dog format, but like a Terminator. You're riding a Terminator acting like a dog.
Yeah, it's really hard to describe, right?
Yeah.
Like, even though we're describing right now, it doesn't explain what it is or what it looks like. It just looks really ridiculous.
Well, okay. Imagine the girl from like The Ring, but and the way that she crawls,
and then she shave her head and look metallic like an android. She walks like the Ring girl.
Yeah. What the heck, man? This is again. Who created this? Like, what the heck?
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, right? It's so funny and ridiculous that it works. I love it.
And it's like, I'm actually a lot more impressed with the animation of it.
Yeah.
It's so squirmy. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, this is cool. There's a lot of cool things in here. I really like the one that, that you jump upwards and you shoot downwards. It's earlier on in the list. I forgot the name of it, but it's also in one of the early games. Let me see. What was that called? It's It's the Slug Flyer.
Slug Flyer. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Yeah.
Man, that's so cool. So many.
Yeah. But yeah, I think those are probably my favorite.
And
Maple Story.
I have to also just mention Batmobile because someone's going to punch us if we don't. But yeah, Batmobile. Did you ever actually play StarCraft? I forgot. You said you didn't play much, right?
I played a little bit of 2, but I never played 1.
Did you ever remember the Protoss carriers?
I might. If I see it, I might. Let me see. Let me look up Protoss carrier.
Those are my favorite vehicles in that game because.
Oh yeah.
You can always it's like this giant almost like a blimp, but then it has mini drones or something in it, and then it shoots out the drones, and they fly around and shoot things.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. They're so annoying and hard to beat.
I know. That's why I would build usually 6 or 7 Stargates, and then from the Stargates I would start building the carriers in sequence, and then just keep doing that in sequence. And then as I'm done with the last one, the first one will appear. Then I build from there again. So, I do carrier rush all the time.
Oh jeez. I forgot what it's called. Overlord, right?
Oh yeah, the Overlord.
So would the Overlord be considered a vehicle?
It can transport things, but it just transports it. It doesn't shoot or anything.
Yeah, but is it considered a vehicle?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is, right?
I think so.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just curious.
It's a transport vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like a floating watchtower.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just curious, if you would qualify that as a vehicle.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Any other vehicles that you can think of right now?
No, that's cool. No, not really. I mean, I guess if you want to say vehicles, now that Red Dead Redemption 2 is out, all the horses.
Yeah, I was gonna say the horse in Breath of the Wild as well.
Yeah, but now we horses.
Yeah. Man,
I wouldn't say that's my favorite.
Yeah, what other vehicles are there? I'm trying to remember. It's hard to remember all the games that I've played. Did Sonic the Hedgehog have any vehicles? I don't think so, right? Wait, is Tails considered a vehicle? Because you use them to fly around.
That's true.
Huh.
Yes, I'm going to say yes, it is a vehicle.
Then Tails is cool too. Huh. Or, in the Simpsons arcade game, sometimes you team up with Homer as either Bart or Lisa, and then Homer will carry them on his back, on his head.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know? So did you play the Simpsons arcade a lot?
We played at your house on the PS4, right? That one?
Yes. Yeah, so that game, if you have 2 characters and you put them right next to each other and you wait a little bit, if you wait a long enough time, then they will link up and then they'll do a team attack.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like you have to idle them for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I just can't think of what right now. Oh, you ever played the computer game Raptor?
No, what's that about?
It's actually like Raiden. It's an overhead shooter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that game was really cool. And the Raptor is the name of the fighter jet that you use. And that fighter jet was amazing because it had these crazy weapons that even Raiden didn't have.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was widely known as a PC game at the time. Hey, would Spider-Man swinging be a vehicle?
That's very questionable.
Yeah,
because then he gets a new one every time, a new web, right?
Yeah.
Technically, it's a web that's the vehicle. I don't think that one qualifies.
Okay.
Because you have to replace each one.
So when people are doing parkour, what is their vehicle? Do they just... Shoes. So shoes are their vehicle? Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, now we're getting a little bit... Now it's just when we're walking, what's our vehicle?
I mean, even when we're walking barefoot, right? If we're barefoot, is that our feet are our vehicles?
Our skin.
Yes, okay.
It's actually a whole bunch of little micro microbots moving, and we're not actually moving forward. We don't need to pick it up.
It's not microbots, it's nanobots.
Oh, nanobots. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
So you can't
nano
see it.
machines.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, well, I don't have anything else then.
So would gravity be considered a vehicle for falling?
I don't know.
The invisible vehicle. It's kind of like Wonder Woman's invisible plane, right?
Yeah, the invisible jet. Is that a
The
vehicle?
invisible jet, yeah. But then this one is invisible. We feel it.
It sounds like a freaking riddle. It's like, oh, if you can't see it, it's really a vehicle. It's like, oh, if you have if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, did it really fall?
That's true.
Oh man. Okay. You want to move on to the next thing?
Yeah. That's
All right.
You got mail. You got mail. You got mail.
All right. Next thing is community question. So last week's community question was, "What's your favorite horror movie?" What is your favorite horror movie? Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of horror movies, but I guess Saw is I think it's the best one I've seen.
Saw is actually a very good story, but
Yes.
I cannot stand the gruesomeness. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I completely agree. Like, I like Saw as like a thriller movie, like very, very intelligent movie. But it's just like the only thing that stopped me from watching is like all the goriness.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you could do so much without it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I mean, like, that's why I couldn't watch anymore. I like it because I watched it with a group of friends and they forced me to watch it.
Yeah. I only saw really the first one and I really liked the story, but I could not put myself to watch any of the other ones. So I just read the wiki page.
It's funny. I only watched the third one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's really intelligent though. So I like those movies. They're very, they make you think.
Yeah. And it's kind of like an escape room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So some of our listeners, John Layola, co-host of the One Track Gamers with Corey and Amanda. He said Cabin in the Woods. And he said, well, let me just talk about Cabin in the Woods first. Have you seen that one?
I heard it's good, I think.
I heard it's good too, and it also has an escape room-esque kind of feel.
Okay.
Because it's like they're trying to escape from a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
He also says, my other go-to for Halloween movies is Dale and Tucker versus Evil, but that's more of a comedy. I remember about that movie, but I didn't see it. Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Let's see. And then I mentioned people should see Zombieland. Have you seen Zombieland?
No, I haven't. I heard it's really good though.
Dude, I love that movie. It's like I also mentioned to people that it's like the closest thing we'll ever get to like a Left 4 Dead movie.
I heard it was similar. It had a similar style to what do you call it? What was the comic book one again?
Wait, what comic book one?
It was like the video gamey.
Resident Evil?
No. The video game movie. The movie that had like a lot of video game reference. Not Ready Player One, but I don't remember what it was called.
Scott Pilgrim? Yes. Yeah, it feels like that, yeah.
It's the same person that did it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think... No. Zombieland was written by the same guys who did Deadpool.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's like that humor too. Although Deadpool is just a lot more, what's it called? Vulgar?
Yeah, that's true.
It's so funny. Like this guy, Kinetic from Enthusiasts and Behind the Line Radio. He responded about Zombieland. He said, "I'm not sure if I can watch it again. Jesse Eisenberg looks too much like a miserable son of a bitch. In general, not just in Zombieland. I don't want to watch him in anything." That's kind of true, actually. I kind of agree with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. The Monster Closet says, The Thing. It's an old movie. He says, I love me some practical effects and kick-ass Kurt Russell. Have you ever seen that? The Thing, or heard of it?
I heard The Thing. I'm trying to remember if I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw parts of it, but I was like really young. I didn't know what that was. I didn't really understand too much.
Yeah, it's because it was done back in the day, like they use a lot of practical effects, but they still made it really scary.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me see. Who else responded? Kinetic from Enthusiasts. He said The Devil's Rejects. I like Rob Zombie as a movie maker. So yeah, he likes Rob Zombie. Let me see what else. I know that Dark Princess responded, but I can't find her response. Hold on. Where is it? Let me find it. Sorry. Hold on.
That's fine.
I think it went to my other what is it? Okay, so Dark Princess, she's also part of the Enthusiasts Network. She says, oh, this is so my convo. It's tough, there are so many, but if I had to choose an absolute favorite, it's Psycho. Exorcist and Halloween are up there, but Psycho is a masterpiece that I hold in very high regard. Yeah. And then Judge Greg, he says, so Judge Greg's part of Enthusiasts and also a co-host of the Gamers Without Borders with Nick, and he's also managing editor at Enthusiasts, and he's also host of the Real Hero Talk podcast. He says that his favorite movie is the Rob Zombie Halloween remake. Okay, that's all of that. What question you want to ask everyone?
Let's see.
I mean, we could also ask the same question we talked about.
The vehicle?
Yeah, the vehicle one.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, cool. We're throwing the question back at you guys. So,
well, actually, let's modify it a little bit.
Okay, modify.
What would they consider like a ridiculous vehicle?
So, what is their favorite ridiculous vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can make
I guess we can still answer that right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be tough, huh?
I think I'm going back to the whole Maple story. I think it would be really fun to see like just like a sack, and then so the vehicle is much you just get in the sack and then you jump around really fast.
What the heck? Oh man, I need to really start up Maple Story. You know, I haven't started because I have to create my own character, and I'm like, I want to customize my character, but I also want to start the game, but I don't know when to customize. I don't have time to customize, but I need to start the game, so I can't customize, so I'm not going to start. It's like, what the heck?
You can change it later on, you know that, right?
Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Then I will start with the Archer.
Okay.
Okay, so I think for vehicles... Okay, so here's one. In Mortal Kombat X, there's this character. It's actually a pair of characters. What was that pair of characters in Mortal Kombat X? It's something in Torah, I think. Ferrator. So Ferrator is actually two characters. It's one tiny character and then one like big Hulk-like character. And the tiny character just like sits on the back of the big Hulk character, and then you fight as one unit, and then but it's pretty much the small person commanding the bigger person. And I think that's really, really ridiculous. It's like mind control almost.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what else. Okay. All right, let's move on to game time. You want to do the heads up thing?
Sure. Yeah, that'll be quick and fun.
Yeah, let me.
You want to switch it up to movies this time, I guess, or
any topic you want.
All right, I'm going to do this random topic generator to see what topic the internet will give us.
Okay. Well, I only have a certain number of things I can actually choose from, so.
It's funny because so the automatic first one or the second one
was video games.
Or first three was like masonry, rice, accordion. I was like, okay.
It's funny that rice would show up.
Yeah, I was like, of all things, rice. I love it though. It's just funny. I wouldn't know how to start. Let's just do movies. It's a little bit easier.
Okay, let's do, was it 2 rounds of 2 minute?
Okay, yeah. Let me see. Do you want to do movies from certain genre or decade? Or
I would just do blockbuster movies or something.
Okay. What the timer?
Well, I have mine up right now, so I could start first.
Okay, sure.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the? I blank something. I see this. I see that. I blank this. I blank that. Freaking.
I see.
007. He's a type of what? He's a secret agent. But then what is that? Yes, spy. Okay. He's it's not alligator, but it's
Crocodile.
okay. But what movie?
Crocodile Dundee.
Yes, okay. Ben Stiller, and he's a curator. No, he's like security.
Night at the Museum.
Yes. This really fat doctor has something that makes him skinny.
Nutty Professor.
But the sequel?
2.
But what's the subtitle?
Oh, Getting Nutty? I don't remember.
It's the name of his family.
The Crumps?
Yes, the Clumps. Okay. This is a very, very long movie about like a circular thing that has power.
Lord of the Rings.
But which one? It's the third one.
Oh God, 2.
The third one.
Third, Return of the King.
Yes, okay. This is about people who were trying to save people from Hitler.
What was it? Something Diary. What's the name?
No, it's the one with Brad Pitt, I think. I think Brad Pitt? I don't know.
I never watched it, so I don't know.
I'll pass. Okay. This is a 007 movie that's really old. There's an escape room. There's an escape room name after this. What is your watch used to tell?
Time.
Okay.
Time.
To take someone's life.
Kill. No Time to Kill.
Oh, time's up. It's A Time to Kill.
Any Time to Kill. I knew it.
Okay, so the one that I passed was Inglourious Bastards.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know it. I heard it's good though.
Yeah, I heard it's good too.
Okay.
I think it's a Quentin Tarantino thing. Okay.
All right, let's do this. All right. Let's see how far we can get with this one, Tony. Let me just put up the timer. 2. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Get out of my way. Oh, I need to start. Wait, I'm not ready. Sorry. All right. Go. Okay. Very old movie.
With the Wind?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It's another old movie that's known for like a girl or like a woman on the top of a hill.
Oh, Sound of Music.
Yes. Aliens touching with fingers.
Aliens touching with fingers. Oh, E.T.
Yes. I'll Never Let Go, Jack.
Titanic.
Okay. This is a biblical. This is like
Passion of the Christ.
No.
Okay.
A little bit more than that. It's a number of things.
10 Commandments.
Yes.
Okay.
Shark. Giant shark.
Jaws.
Okay. I don't know this movie. Okay, let's see how I can break it down. Also an old movie. It's not a nurse, but
Doctor.
Okay. This thing. Okay. It's a state in the middle north Illinois.
What the heck?
Oh, okay. Well, it's a city.
Dr. Chicago? Like
Similar.
Doctor. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. What is the Lion King? Do you know the lyrics for Lion King? Can you feel the love tonight?
No.
Okay. So you got the first part. Okay, the first part is the city. The first part, and the second part is what is? Oh, time's up. It's called Dr. Zhivago.
Zhivago. Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I would not have been able to pull that though. Like
I was trying to make you say vagabond, but this thing wait.
Vagabond. Vagabond is the name of the motel I used to stay in. Hotel I used to stay in when I was working in Ventura.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna try make you say like she and then break down the syllables, but then the vagabond got really dirty all of a sudden. I'm like, oh wait.
Okay. All right. Let's do round 2, and then should I do? Can we do music without actually singing? Is that possible?
What do you mean?
Oh, actually, no. You want to do I Love the 90s? I think that one's a fun one. 90s topics.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let me start that.
Oh yeah, you have the app. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a cartoon show about babies. On Nickelodeon.
What?
A Nickelodeon.
Oh, Tiny Toons.
No, about babies.
Oh, Rugrats.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes. Okay. Did I do that?
Steve Urkel. Family Matters.
Yes. It's a music festival. But I don't know if you know this one. What the? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is a thing that you hit on your wrist and then it goes around your wrist.
Pop it. Oh, watch. Wait, put on your wrist and
you actually like physically hit it on your wrist.
Handcuffs?
Okay, what is the thing that Thanos has to do with his glove?
Click.
No, what is that motion in?
Snap.
Okay, good. Now, what is the thing you wear around your wrist? Like
Snap
it doesn't
watch?
Not a watch. It doesn't have anything on it. It's just to put on around your wrist for decoration.
Bracelet.
Yes, snap bracelet. Okay.
Snap bracelet.
Okay, This is a show that's kind of like Melrose Place.
90210.
Yes. Okay. This is, I don't know what the heck this is. I'm going to pass. This is an egg that can't be put back together again.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yes. Actually, that wasn't wrong, but whatever.
Oh.
This thing keeps going and going.
Energizer Bunny.
Yes. Don't know what this is. I'll pass. This is the thing that tells you who is like phoning you.
Pager.
It's on phones.
Caller ID.
Yes. This is
Macarena.
Yes. Okay. This is the richest TV person, like TV host. Like she has her
TV host.
Like she has her own network. Oh man, ran out.
Oprah.
Time. Yeah, but it was the Oprah Book Club. I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the things I passed. Polly Pocket Doll. You know what that is?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know of it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. And then Clackers.
Clacker, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep on going on movies.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see if I can skip around to stuff. Yeah, I'll choose ones that are easy, somewhat easy to do, unless you're too easy. All right, ready? Is the person that's trying to get a demon out of somebody?
Exorcist.
Yes. Old Disney movie about evil queen and an apple.
Sleeping Beauty. Snow White.
No. Yeah. Snow White and what?
Seven Doors.
Yep. Okay. Disney movie about spotted dogs.
Dalmatian. 101 Dalmatian.
Yeah. Okay. The Last Airbender is also known as
Avatar.
Okay. Dinosaurs, the old one.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Let's see. Thanos.
Avengers?
Which one?
Infinity War?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fast and
Furious.
And then blank 11, the store, convenience store.
What?
The convenience store. Something
7?
Yes.
Furious 7?
Yeah. Let me see. This person was or life is like a box of chocolate.
Oh, Tom Hanks. Sorry, not Tom Hanks. Forrest Gump.
Let's see. It's a caretaker that can fly, that flies in with a
Mary
umbrella.
Poppins.
Wakanda.
Black Panther.
Okay. Indiana Jones movie.
Crystal Skull.
Oh,
Raiders,
no.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost
the
Ark.
second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said Wakanda. That reminded me. Did you see there was this guy, I guess in school, and then he was making some kind of joke about Wakanda, and then the teacher was like, "Oh, why don't you tell me more about it?" And then so he made a presentation about Wakanda, and the teacher had no idea what Wakanda is, but she thought it was real.
Yeah.
And she was just very interested in asking all these questions and things like that. It was really funny. There's a video of it online. Like,
oh, really? How long is the video?
It's like a few minutes, and he's like presenting Wakanda, and then they have a very like rare metal that not many people know about, is vibranium, and it's so funny. And then like, there's a smuggler named Claw. Like it's hilarious because it's like everything that you know about like from the movies, but then he made it in like a PowerPoint format of like as if he's giving a lecture, and it just seems so legit, you know?
So funny.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Let's move on to final lap. Do you have anything to promote?
Same as always. Check out our friend Steve, at themindfulbuilder.com, and also he builds a lot of things per request. And also check out my friend Vince, Hypeman Vince, all the handles from YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So thank you again for everyone who subscribed to us and listened to us. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, social media. I really need to get back into posting YouTube stuff. I have not been doing that. And yeah, I think that's everything. So, no time for time travel. Signing off. Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
I love Power Glove.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Glove.
No time for time travel.